Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we will see how to use Azure Policy in the Azure portal. So let me just quickly log on to the portal and we'll see how to use Azure Policy to do some of the more common tasks related to creating, assigning and managing policies across the organization. So let me just quickly log on to the portal and take it from there. I'm logged on to the portal and I am on my home dashboard. And I'm going to quickly create a new resource group in the UK South location. You can do it from the Azure Cloud Shell. You can do it from the portal as well. So I'm going to do it from the portal. I'm going to click on create. I'm going to type in resource group. Click on here. As soon as it comes up, I'm going to click on create. I'm going to make a test resource group, test Azure Policy Lab. Let's create it in UK South. Create. I'm going to click on create now. It's validating. I have my resource group, test Azure Policy Lab name in the UK South region. And here in the on the top search bar, or you can click on home here and under all services, click on all services. Here you can click on policy. Click on here and if you as soon as you see the policy screen here for all the other options, you click on definitions here. So this definition tab would show you the list of available policy definitions. It comes up. So this is the list of all policy definitions that are available. And if you would search all the definitions, and if you would type in allowed locations here, you click on this allowed locations, click on it. And if you would click on allowed location, it says this policy, if you would see the description here, this policy enables you to restrict the location your organization can specify when deploying resources. And the application effect is deny. This is the definition. So what it does, it says display name allowed location. Policy type is built in. And this is the description. This policy enables you to restrict the locations your organization can specify when deploying resources. Used to enforce your geo compliance requirements, exclude resource group Microsoft and resources that use global region. If you would come here, so this policy would only restrict resource location. It would not restrict the resource group location, because there is a separate policy for allowed location for resource groups. So if you would click on it and you will see the assign button here. Click on assign. When it comes up, it's a bit slow today from the backend. It says scope. So what is the scope? So make sure that policy definitions take an array of location as parameters. So a policy rule is an if-then statement. The if clause checks to see if the resource location is included in the parameterized list, and if not, the then clause denies the resource creation. Click on assign, and if you would click the ellipsis button here, And if you would subscription, I have only one subscription, so it will show pay as you go. Now you will see the resource group here. So test Azure Policy Lab, click on it, click on select. So I am assigning the scope of this policy to this resource group. I'm going to keep it blank, the exclusion tab. And in the name, allowed locations, I'm going to click on say allow UK South for this resource group. Description, you can mention the same. The policy enforcement is enabled, and my name. You click next to proceed to the parameters tab. In this tab, you can provide values for parameters that are specified in the policy definition, and select UK South. So allowed locations for this particular resource group is UK South. So any resource that will be created in this resource group would only be placed under UK South location. And it's followed by create to create the policy assignment. Click on create. So it is creating the policy assignment. It has created the policy assignment. And it takes around 30 minutes for the policy assignment to complete. The reason the Azure policy assignment takes up to 30 minutes to be assigned is that it has to replicate globally. In the real world, it only takes 2 to 3 minutes to implement. And let's say you want to check the assignment that it has completed or not, then you would have to wait because it takes time to implement this globally. Okay, so that is how you create the policy assignment. And if you want to verify the Azure policy assignment, that the policy assignment you created is effective. So let's say you go on to the all services. Let's say you click on networking, click on virtual network, click on add, and if you would click on create virtual network here and let it come up, I'll show you what I'm trying to say here. Let me test the resource group as policy one that I created. Okay, name is, give it any name, and I'm going to go with Central US location, or let's say I go with East US, Central US, anything. East US. You click on review create. It is running the validation check, as you can see here. It says validation failed. Click here to view details. I'm going to click on to view the details, and if you would see the error, it says resource test Azure VNet lab was disallowed by the policy. Code request disallowed by policy. Policy name is allow UK South for this resource group, because we mentioned that in this resource group the only allowed location is UK South. So any resource that I will create in this resource group, I cannot choose a location other than UK South, because I have set a policy that allowed location is UK South. in this one. Okay, so that is how we use the Azure policy. I hope this was informative for all of you guys. If you have any queries, please mention them in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Have a good day ahead. Bye-bye.